Hello grade 8, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So today we are going to solve exercise 4 and also we have two more extra exercises to solve them. Let's start with exercise 4. Passenger A is looking at the bus that is moving on a road from west to east. So this one will be passenger A. Let's continue reading. In the bus, passenger B is sitting. So the one that is sitting is this. And passenger C is walking around from east to west. So this will be passenger C. Passenger A, at rest with respect to the road, is looking at B and C. So let's start solving this exercise. Part A. B and C seen by A. So whenever we read seen by relative to with respect to, so the word that is after this term, this will be the reference. So seen by A, so A will be the reference. So how is B and C with respect to A? Are they in motion or at rest? Do their position changes or no? Yes, their position with respect to A is changing. So B and C are in motion or at rest? They are in motion. So B and C are in motion. What is the justification? Because the position changes. Okay, on the another slide you will have the answers. Okay, so please follow with me, and the answers you are going to see them on the another slide, on the next slide. A and C seen by B. So seen by B, who will be the reference? B will be the reference. So with respect to B, is C in motion or at rest? He is walking. So C with respect to B in motion or at rest? He is in motion. But what about A? Is it in motion or at rest? Yes, he will appear with respect to B that he is in motion. So A and C are in motion. What will be the justification? Because the position changes. Let's solve part C. A and B seen by C. So who will be the reference? C is the reference. So A and B with respect to C. A and B with respect to C. Okay, first of all, the bus is moving, so A will appear that is in motion with respect to C. And because C is moving, so it will appear with respect to B that he is in motion. So B and A are in motion. What is the justification? Because the position changes. Part D. A, B, and C relative to the ground. So here we will have another reference relative to the ground. So what is the reference? The reference here is the ground. So A with respect to the ground, he is moving or he is at rest? Okay, let's look at him. So A with respect to the ground is at rest. Why he is at rest? Because the position is not changing. Let's look at B and C. So B and C with respect to whom? Okay, so B and C with respect to the ground are in motion. Why they are in motion? Because their position is changing. Okay, let's now start with part E. A, B, and C relative to the bus. So here we will have the bus as a reference. Okay, with respect to the bus, B is sitting. So do B appear at motion or at rest? B will appear that he is at rest. With respect to whom? With respect to the bus. What about C and A? C is moving, so he will appear that he is in motion. And A, because the bus is moving, so the A will appear with respect to the bus that he is in motion. So C and A are in motion with respect to the bus. What will be the justification? That justification will be because their position is changing. Let's now start with the first extra exercise. Okay, so before seeing the extra, here you will have the answers. You can screenshot them and write them on your copybooks. Let's start with this extra exercise. Okay. So Ali is driving his car. Jad is standing on the road waiting for him. Describe the motion of Ali relative to the car. Ali relative to the car. So who is the reference here? The car is the reference. Okay. So Ali, do the position of Ali changes with respect to the car? No. Okay, the position of Ali doesn't changes. So Ali with respect to the car, he is in motion or at rest. So Ali is at rest. Why? Because the position of Ali doesn't changes with respect to the car. Let's take another one. Jad relative to Ali. So let's look at Jad with respect to Ali. Okay, Ali is moving on his car and Jad is standing under this tree. So Jad with respect to Ali, yani here Ali is the reference. Okay, so Jad will appear with respect to Ali. He is in motion or at rest. Jad will appear that he is in motion. Why? Because the position between them changes. Okay, part B. Indicate in each of the above cases the reference frame. Okay, so we solved this exercise. The reference frame in part A, I is the car, and in part A, I is Ali. What is the shape of the trajectory of the car? Let's remember what we mean by the trajectory. Trajectory is the path followed by an object from one position to another with respect to a reference frame. Let's look at the path of this car, how the car is moving. The car is moving along this straight line. So what is the type of this trajectory? How it is, or how is the shape of this trajectory? This trajectory is straight line. Okay, let's solve part D. Indicate the type of motion of the car. Whenever I tell you indicate, so you have to give only the answer without giving the justification. Indicate the type of the motion of the car. Okay, miss, let's remember what we took. We take a teacher, and the motion can be either rectilinear motion if the trajectory is a straight line, or it will be curvilinear translational motion if the trajectory is curved line. Here, your teacher, the car is moving along a straight line. So the trajectory is a straight line. If the trajectory is a straight line, what will be the type of motion? The motion will be rectilinear translational motion. Okay, so till now we are done with this extra exercise. You will find the answers on this slide. Okay, so please write the extra exercise and also the answers on your copybooks. Let's move to the second extra exercise. Consider the following document. Okay, so here we have this car. Okay, this car is moving along this line. Okay, then it will move like this and will complete the circle. Okay, part A. Specify the type of motion of the car between AB and BC. Whenever I tell you specify, when we have this word, you have to give the answer plus justification. Okay, so we are going to answer the question and then justify it. Why? Because we have the term specify. How is the motion between A and B? this is point B, okay? Between A and B, okay, how is the motion? In order to answer this question, okay, so part A comma B. In order to know the type of the motion, we have to see the trajectory. How is the trajectory between A and B? Is it circle? Is it straight line or curved line? It's a straight line. So whenever the trajectory is a straight line, how will be the motion? The motion will be rectilinear translational motion. Okay, let's look at B and C. B and C, from B till C, how is the motion? So let's take here another color in order to see it. So from B to C, how is the shape of the trajectory? Is it a straight line? Is it a curved line or a circle? From B till C, it's a curved line. So what will be the type of the motion? It will be curvilinear translational motion. Let's now solve part B. Indicate the shape of the trajectory between point AB, BC, and BD. Between A and B, how is the shape of the trajectory? Let's choose this color. So between A and B, it's a straight line. Okay. Let's see. Between B, C, it's curved line. And the last one, between B, D. So BD, so we complete the circle. Between B and D, how is the shape of the trajectory? It's circle. Okay, so till now we solved this exercise. This is the second extra exercise. Okay, so you can check the answers on this slide, and if you have any question, please tell me. Hope all the ideas are clear, and goodbye.